want to detox from social media and relax in an IRIE atmosphere, there's one place in Central America you have to visit. See to Belize it is the hashtag everybody uses on Instagram, and Discover How to Be seems to be their latest campaign. Belize is located next to Mexico and Guatemala, and most travelers that visit come from these neighboring countries just like I did. I took a bus to Belize, which costs around $30 to $40, and once you cross the borders you pay approximately $40 tourist tax. I stayed 2 nights in Belize City before taking the water taxi to Caye Caulker, a small island that everybody visits once they get to Belize. The water taxi goes almost every hour and costs $25 for a round trip. You can also buy the tickets before online, and I will include a link for it in the description box. The ride takes about 20 to 30 minutes, and once I arrived I walked to my hostel. I stopped every 2 seconds because everything I saw was so colorful, breathtaking and photogenic. Plus, my favorite part about Caye Caulker was that I could walk barefoot the whole day. Simply amazing, and something I can't even do anymore in Cape Verde. I stayed for 2 nights, and that's all you need because Caye Caulker is a small island. So what should you do while you're here? A sailing and snorkeling trip is a must, because who wouldn't want to explore these beautiful crystal clear waters? The captain of the boat is Steve, and he works with 2 others who are also on the boat. During our boat trip, breakfast and lunch was included, and we stopped a couple of times to go snorkeling and even swim with the sharks. I don't remember the price for the trip, but we'll include the link to their site below. Another thing you can also do on the island, and what I love to do in general, is walking. If you walk around the island, you'll probably reach your required 10,000 steps, and you'll have beautiful views of the place. My stay was short, but there are 3 places I can recommend for food. First is Rose's Grill and Bar if you want to have the catch of the day and delicious lobster. I had a small lobster and it cost me 25 Belizean dollars. I went back the next day so I could film the place as it was dark when I was there. The Ice and Beans coffee shop is another must on the island, and you have to try the mini donuts. The owner is a friendly guy from Poland who opened this coffee shop that sells these tasty treats and flavored iced coffees. And as with any restaurant or place in Belize, the view that comes with it is an Instagram moment. Make sure you also try the bread pudding. There's a bread pudding lady on the island that sells her treats on the streets, but when I went to film her, she didn't allow it, so I'll just mention it here. Normally I don't stay at hostels, but during my trip last year I stayed at many. Airbnb has become so expensive that hostels and couchsurfing are now the cheapest options. In Caye Caulker, I stayed at Bella's Backpackers, as my couchsurfer host recommended it to me. I paid $30 Belizean a night to stay at the air-conditioned room, and the rooms without air conditioning are $25. I don't even like airco, but no other room was available when I arrived, plus the benefit was that my room was smaller and had less people. At Bella's you can chill in the hammocks, use their bikes to explore the island, and in the back you'll find their canoes which you can also use. And here you'll also find a toilet and a shower. It was a nice hostel for that price, and if you're with a group, hostels are your best options. Unfortunately, my trip to Caye Caulker quickly came to an end, and I took the water taxi back to Belize City. Have you ever visited Belize, or do you want to go? Let me know in the comments below.